In 2016, Jacksonville, Florida was just like many other cities. Busy routine, nothing of the ordinary. And life lived quietly and often unnoticed. At the center of this story named a man, Market Lloyd. To the people who encountered him casually, he appeared ordinary, remarkable. He had no public profile, no position of influence, no public reputation that drew attention. But behind the ordinary exterior, a series of events was already set in motion, events that would take place later in his name, and at the center of this serious criminal case in Florida. Court case shows that Michael Lloyd had a history of legal problems prior to 2016. This include arrest-related and domestic disputes and violation of probation. By the time, he involved in a relationship with a woman who would later become the central part of this investigation. The relationship, according to testimony and police reports, had become increasingly unstable. At some point, a woman became pregnant. What followed was a disagreement that was supposed to be resolved quietly. Instead, investigators later determined that the pregnancy became a major source of conflict between two. According to the evidence presented in court, the woman intended to continue the pregnancy while Lloyd didn't support his decision of keeping the baby. The disagreement would later become a key factor in understanding what happened next. In May 2016, an incident occurred that would begin the criminal timeline. During the encounter between Lloyd and his pregnant girlfriend, he shot her multiple times. Emergency responders arrived and the woman survived the attack. However, emergency medical authorities later confirmed that the unborn baby did not survive. Investigators treated the incident as a targeted violence on the lady. Investigators collected samples at the crime scene, witness statements, and later testimony that was established in the shooting that it was intentional. An arrest warrant was placed for Lloyd. From the moment forward, he became a wanted fugitive. A manhunt began. Law enforcement agency encouraged everybody at Jacksonville to be active and also in search. His posters was distributed in strategic points, alert was issued, his photograph circulated widely. Despite this effort, days passed without an arrest. This period, Lloyd remained at large, roaming freely. Investigators stated that he moved carefully, avoiding known associates and public areas where he could blend in. The search continued into early 2017. On January 2017 9th, the investigators took a tragic turn. Jacksonville police officer Deborah Clayton was on duty when she encountered Lloyd outside a local business. Surveillance footage later revealed that by the investigators shown in the brief interaction, they both had a brief interaction. Within moments, Lloyd opened fire. Officer Clayton was critically injured. She was transported to hospital where she later was confirmed unalive. The incident was captured on the video, and within hours the footage release was circulated and it was released to assist in the manhunt for Market Lloyd. The case immediately escalated from fugitive search into a nationwide alert, citywide lockdown following the shooting at Jacksonville. Emergency responders at the face, school was locked down, public buildings increased in security, law enforcement agencies were surrounding buildings, and nearby counties was also in help for the search. So, helicopters scanned neighborhood, roadblocks were established. Authority emphasized that Lloyd should not be approached by civilians. The city waited. Later that day, law enforcement located his hiding residence. After a standoff, he was taken into custody without further injury to officers or civilians. His arrest brought an end to the manhunt but marked the beginning of a lengthy court proceedings. Prosecutors filed multiple charges against Market Lloyd, including first-degree murder on an officer, attempted related murder in the earlier shooting, firearm offenses. The case moved into the court, where it could remain for several years. During the trial, the prosecutor presented surveillance footage, witness testimony, forensic evidence prior to court recordings. They argued that Lloyd deliberately and was aware of his actions. Defense did not dispute that he was responsible for the shooting, but raised an argument regarding mental issues. The jury reviewed extensive evidence over the course of the proceedings. In 2019, Market Lloyd was convicted for major counts. During the sentence phase, the court considered aggravating and mitigating factors as required under the Florida law. Ultimately, the jury recommended a death sentence. The judge imposed the sentence in accordance of the Florida statutes. As a capital case, the sentence became a subject of automatic appeal. The case left a long-lasting impact on Jacksonville. Officer Deborah was remembered and memorial was done in honor of her, and her department honored her. The shooting renewed a discussion about nationwide domestic violence, fugitive response procedure, officer safety. The survived victim of the initial shootings continued medical recovery. The medical recovery took a ton of months and turned into years. From court record, the timeline revealed a pattern of which the criminal cases has been on: private conflict, refusal of accepting the other person's decisions, and escalated move from one personal violence into public tragedy. The case was ultimately resolved through legal system, but its consequences extended far beyond courtroom, affecting family, law enforcement, and the entire community. And at the end of the day, this shows that